How did creation of the universe happen? WHO created the universe? Was a highest power responsible for it? Did origin of humans happen by the evolution of monkeys apes? In this informative video, we will look into this matter, in a logical way, and also using the words of the Creator as it relates to His power and action. We will take into consideration both, for probing this greatest act of creation of the universe and humans. We can imagine here the following realities for comparison: the amount of energy, materials required to build like a tallest tower in the world. Imagine what kind of materials were used by whom, procured from which supplier, etc., because all these are of same category, of projects. Was there any initiator for this greatest project of creation of the universe and humans? What were the project designs, project manager's name or names PM, from where the workers were hired? Was there any labor shortage? Were there any strikes by workers? From where the water was arranged in such a huge quantity, and what was the kind of light used during construction, as there was total darkness all around due to sun was not yet created at all to give you light? All these questions emerge as usual. The universe is such a big thing, it could not have come into existence by itself, for, if this is wrong, it came into existence automatically, then who will answer the questions raised by such a remarkable, unbelievable phenomenon? I ask you some pertinent questions, as probabilities and possibilities, like above, so that you are not bored by these kinds of issues that relate to science and religion. Most of the people are not interested in science and religion because they don't provide any entertainment. I might have answered these questions on the web hundreds of times, but this time here, I will try to give info again with some additional, perhaps, better inputs. This question, about creation of the universe and evolution of humans from apes based of Australian science-wala Darwin, I have been answering on the internet world for many years. Did you ever watch a live tall building structure demolition by controlled system, in a few seconds, either personally or by a YouTube video? I saw both. This needs a critical planning for A to Z processes involved in it. Therefore, as I said before, creation of the universe by some automatic process is not the right answer. Someone must have initiated the demolition of the building, either the government or the owner of it, to construct the new building. There is no scope for an argument or a debate to proceed with such notions that do not involve the owner of the building or a government agency. Here the owner of this building or the greatest structure of the universe is Allah Almighty. Only further, we can add here something extra. Also imagine about the future of the universe, that a new world will emerge, after the pralaya, the end of the world, and then recreation in the new smartest form to suit the new requirement, known as Resurrection Day, for the establishment of Allah's final verdict or the Day of Judgment. In my channels watch the video on Resurrection Day also. Up to now, in a quickest way, we have made it sure that we surely need God Almighty Allah to create the universe or bring into existence such a massive or the greatest structure. There is no reason to believe things happen automatically without some reason or a creator. Why should we believe those scientists who deny the role of Almighty Allah in the creation of the universe and humans? We could also straight away deny their role in any scientific discoveries they have made and claim that those are come into existence automatically. And we don't know you and we never saw you either. Because their claims are blatantly childish, we can reply to them like, ANADI, Andy Handy. We can solidly teach our students and fans in a convincing way on this subject by using the true facts from the Holy Quran, the information from Almighty Allah, the Creator of all. And we must also know real-life examples and solid logic and know how and where to use them along with Holy Quran and Hadith info. However, there are many ayat or signs as in the verses of the Holy Quran, and all those can't be accommodated here for the sake of this essay. Some of those the verses of the Holy Quran where Allah declares truth, are as follows. Allah is the one who elevated the heavens without visible supports, then established the throne and made the sun and the moon subservient to His command. Each celestial body follows its designated path. He governs all matters, clarifying the revelations so that you may be assured of your encounter with your Lord. And Allah is the one who spread the earth, placing solid mountains and flowing rivers within it, and created pairs of all fruits male and female. He enveloped the night with day. Indeed, there are signs in this for those who reflect. In the earth, there are adjacent regions, vineyards, cultivated fields, and palm trees, some similar and some different, all nourished by the same water. We have made some of them superior to others in terms of fruit. Truly, there are signs in this for those who possess understanding. Quran, chapter No. 13, verses 2–4. Allah is the one who designated the sun as a radiant source and the moon as a light, assigning it phases so that you may determine the number of years and the passage of time. Allah created all of this in truth. He elaborates the revelations for those who seek knowledge. Indeed, in the alternation of day and night and all that Allah has created in the heavens and the earth, there are signs for those who are mindful of Him. Quran, chapter No.10, verses 5–6. We, O our Allah, will demonstrate His signs in the horizons and within themselves until it becomes evident to them that it is the truth. Is it not enough that the Lord is a witness over all things? Quran, ch.41, verse 53. Allah used here the word we to shows that it's His Majesty, emphasizing the point to us to indicate His glorification and greatness rather than plurality. Who initiates creation and then brings it back, and who provides you with sustenance from the heavens and the earth? Is there any deity besides Allah? Say, present your evidence if you are truthful. Say, no one in the heavens or on earth, except Allah, knows what is concealed. Nor can they anticipate when they will be resurrected for judgment. Quran 27–60–65. What I feel is that when Allah started the process of the creation, all the laws in physics, chemistry, maths etc., immediately started unraveling by this decree of Allah, when He had said, in Arabic, kun, fayakun. The phrase, kun fayakun, originates from the Allah's words in the Holy Quran and translates to, be, and it is, or, be, and it became, in English. It conveys the concept that the mere will of God can bring something into existence immediately. Means saying be and to be are not different, they are immediate without any time lapse. They are all as if in one frame. It reminds me of the story of Hazrath Suleiman Alayhissalam, a prophet of Allah, asked two persons, one jinn or genie and another a human who was a scholar, about getting the famous throne of Queen of Sheba, known as Bilqis, in Yemen of today. The human scholar, a Muslim, outsmarted the genie by his knowledge of the Book of Allah, and it was like immediately present before the Prophet and the Emperor Sulayman. Then why can't Allah Almighty do the creation of the universe including planets, sun, moon, earth, stars etc. and creation of Adam or human species, by just commanding, kun, fayakun? Regarding the creation of the first man, called as Adam by Almighty Allah, is another topic as it happened after a long time of creation of the universe. Humans are lastly created among the three species. First angels, second genies and finally humans. There are many verses in the Holy Quran about the creation of Adam. I intend to make one new video for that separately. Insha_Allah. To simplify this riddle for some people, let me tell you in simple terms, you can't register your grandpa or great-grandpa as the descendant of a monkey's family. They will simply show you the way out of their family. Or anything crazy can happen, in case you tried to insult human species in such a degradable way. If you believe Darwin's theory, which was a masterstroke on the very heart of the religious concept of the creation of first man Adam, you don't need the sun to hold in your hand to search for your mobile lying on the floor after it slipped away from your hand. You can just use your lamp, a torch light or a candle if it's dark. To say that Darwin was wrong on this subject is quite easy. Like the above example, we need only to use our brain to prove that, and luckily we did have our brains intact. That was the kind of brain given to human species by Almighty Allah when He created us with all the human features and not as that of monkeys. Holy Quran and Holy Hadith have proved in a solid way that humans are the best of the creation of Allah, and Adam and his children did not evolve from monkeys. If we know the first man's name is Adam, then can the Evolutionist name their first child? Their first Evolutionised child, as in their records? Was it a man, adult or a child, below 13 years? What was the cutoff date for the evolutionised man at a point where exactly this accident happened? So many weird questions arise. Because of the weird story the evolutionists are trying to dictate us. To tell you the truth, incident of Adam's creation when it happened, Darwinists were not present in the heaven. But the angels of Allah know it who our fist father was. Allah sends the angel of death to catch the souls of the humans, who came to Adam also. So the story of Holy Quran can't be denied or ridiculed. It is the truth from Allah. Therefore be not of those who deny Allah and His book. Funny thing though, we have to take swipe at the people who denied the role of Almighty Creator Allah and tried and even today trying to deny the truth to spread atheism, to deny people and themselves from the merciful path of Allah, that is Islam. That is a very serious matter. By now we have come to conclusion what is right and what is wrong by strong evidence of logical discussions and the help of Almighty Creator's own words as explained in the Holy Quran. If these answers are not right for anyone, then they can find their own. It's like we tried to get a man having the biggest size of foot, a suitable sized shoe, but failed, as he has the biggest size and all the shopkeepers said, sorry. Now he will go to a mochi to make a shoe suitable for him. Good luck to such people. Thank you for watching. Please don't go away without this. Like, share, comment and subscribe to my channels. www.youtube.com/@reality_show.for.success and www.youtube.com/@mindtunes_songs.